Hello, and welcome. So we are going to do an astrological reading for Taurus. Okay, so let's see. Let's walk with Taurus and see what will be. Okay, perfect. So Taurus, let's start with the first house. And the first house is all about, yourself, what it is that you want, what your wishes are, how you want other people to see you, and so on. And, and let's see now what is going to happen there for you, what will be emotional for you as well, and so on. And your rune is Taurus, and for me this talks about that things are going to happen in a very fast, huge, big way for you. There are going to be situations now in September that you're not going to be able to have control over. So try to just find a calmness within yourself. So this rune did fall in between three, aspects here, and you're receiving the double face, the eye, and then the thunder. And for me, this talks about that you're going to struggle a little bit. This can be struggle with memories, remembering things, or maybe memories will come back to you that you have forsaken, that you don't want to actually remember. Maybe things are wanting to want themselves to get to be reminded of. And you're also going to challenge yourself, your masculine, your feminine, and it's like you're trying to work on your intuition very, very much. And there are going to be times that you're going to find yourself a little bit in a deja vu situation. It's not going to be, I think, easy. It can be difficult for you, but I think that you can manage this even if it's something that is not in control over. It's like it's something over your head, so it's nothing that you can control. So try to just walk with it, okay? So that's the house number one. And now let's see. So let's walk with the second house, and that stands for prosperity, values, wealth, possessions, and resources. And let's see where your rune did fall in house number. Okay, so it's here. Oh, you received Dagas and diamond. Oh wow. Okay, so for me this talks about that, and you have Dagas with Dagas as well, so Dagrunan. This for me talks about that you are going to go completely through a change. If you have been struggling economically, things are going to look up for you completely in a different way. You're going to find yourself more in wealth, sort of, in a way. It's like either getting a job or maybe receiving something from someone that have crossed over, someone leaving something behind for you. It's like getting wealthy, being wealthy, finding that you can manage, even if it's hard, even if you know that you can change. There are a lot of things that you can change. If this is not about a testament, This talks about that you need to be able to reach your goals. You need to go and see what is it that you can change in your work, or what it is that you're doing, because it's like you have high expectations and demandings, but maybe things are not moving forward. So maybe you need to add small changes towards whatever it is that you want to change, so that you can change it and make it something good. Then things are going to work out in a very good way for you if you just, I guess, let it. But it needs, you know, a beginning. It needs a positivity. It needs a mind behind there. So that's what you're receiving. That's so cool. Okay. Let's see. So let's go into the next house, and that stands for communication. And let's see what you're receiving there. Communication, creativity, intellect, knowledge, and short journeys. Okay. So let's see where you're, you have Gibo. You received Gibo upon answers. Okay. That's cool. And you also, let me just, yeah, an open book. So you are having that upon the open book, but also on answers. And it means that a gift is coming your way. You're going to meet someone new, but this is, you know, new friend, new people coming into your life. But as you receive this with the open book, for me, this talks about knowledge. It's like you're going to gain knowledge, something that you have been trying to explore, work on. Maybe it is something that is your own project, you know. You are going to find that it's going to be something that can be in a high prosperity for you when it comes to business way. And I'm not getting you traveling much, but I do believe that if you go through the change, as I talked about, make the few changes, it's going to make you be aware, you know, of things, and things are going to happen in a big way for you if you let it. So, you know, this is just freaking positive. I'm so happy to see that. And the blockages that you have had, the flow that have been blocked for you here, is going to actually be open in a very positive way, and you're going to be able to actually come out of a cycle that have been same old, you know. So it's going to be a huge change for you there, Taurus. Now let's see, let's walk to your home situation and the 4th house. Ooh. And here we have ancestors, family, emotions, and security. And you have oh, that's interesting. Okay, and you have it in between. This is interesting because you have this with family root, and also, so okay, you have been trying to learn your roots. It's like building, taking your strength from your heritage, from what it is that you want to actually achieve, which is in a very positive, good way for you. And this going to be strong in a very strong way if you just let it, okay? You need to let it be strong, let it, you know, just fill yourself with that strength, because your ancestry, your, you know, family and so on who is at the other side is going to, I think, help you through, you know, overcoming things that, you know, needs to move forward with obstacles, with things that have been hard upon you. It's going to be huge and strong, and you're going to have a reflection on how you feel about your heritage, and you're going to take it slow. For you guys maybe who are adapted, for an example, and are seeking for family members, you might find your biological family, if that's what you're up to even. And those people who are into seeking out knowledge about your heritage and ancestry, you are also going to find something that is going to blow your mind, and you're going to feel like, okay, I can find myself at home there. I can understand now why I feel the way I do, why I'm drawn towards that situation, that country maybe, or yeah, whatever, you know, your thoughts might be. But take it a little bit slow. Don't rush yourself in all this, even if this is big, this is huge, and this is going to be very emotional, and it's going to tighten your bonds towards, you know, the people, the family that either is coming into your life. It can be also a newborn baby, it can be you know, a partner, whoever it is that is going to be new in your life. It doesn't matter in what situation is going to blow your mind. You're going to feel drawn, you're going to feel compassion, understanding, love, strength. You're going to be able to find yourself belonging with that other person. The feelings are going to be humongous in between the both of you. So this is huge for you, Taurus, okay? So let's walk towards house, let's go to next house, which is the 5th house, and we are talking about pleasure, romance, hobbies, and children, and inspiration. Oh wow, okay, so let's see where your rune did fall. And you have stain. Oh man, you have stain, and upon the children, upon the where the children should, you know, it is a symbol for a child. So this can mean either that you wish to get pregnant, but you have difficulties with pregnancy. It can be difficult and hard upon you. But I'm thinking about what was before, that something will blow your mind. Maybe you will receive help to actually get pregnant, to get the child that you have been wanting, you know, and so on. So nothing is impossible. Everything is possible actually, if you just, you know, work on it and believe it, and not give in. You know, don't give in, don't give up. The next thing that you receive here talks about that you might have blockages from your childhood. And this can be difficult because there are a lot of things where you feel that you have been mistreated when it comes to parents, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, and so on, grandmas and grandpas. It doesn't, have to be everyone. It can be some of them, but you feel that there is a huge blockage there, and it's something that have been going on for you for a long time, happening for you for a long time. And you're going to try to find a way out, to come out from that blockage. And it's not easy because it have been there for so long, for as long as you can remember. So for me, it feels like you feel like it's something that is sort of in a way part of you. So you have given up the trust that can become and be a change for you. But I can just say that if you want the change to be, it will be, but you need to, let it become a change for you. So, so yeah, try to think about that. Okay. Okay, so the next house is health. So let's walk into health. Oh, and you have this up on 3 runes. Wow, that's interesting. So service, harmony, healing, and balance. And you have this upon the Red Cross, runner, and yin and yang. Oh wow, and you have the rings there as well. That's interesting combination. Okay, so for me this can mean that you're trying to actually come in, hold your shape, have control of how you feel, how you are. You try to be very careful with what you eat and not what is being served, and so on, or what you're cooking, making, when it comes to food wise. You're trying to have control over your fitness, over how you feel. I think that you have been to, as you received the red flag there, I think that you have received some type of a news which for me talks about that it's time for you to take care of yourself, see to yourself, make a better balance so that you can feel better, because maybe you have been in bad habits for some time and it's time for you to change them. The next house, so partnership, and this stands for relationships, contracts, union, and marriage. So let's see where your rune is upon, and you have them in between. That's interesting. Okay. I just need to, no, not you. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I was at the wrong house. House 7. Yeah, we are at house 7 now. And you have the rune fallen on. Okay, now I got it. Threads of unity. Oh, wow. And you have Thehu there. So for me, this talks about that if you're not married, okay, you are going to find someone that will be there, you know, that will have a huge meaning, impact upon you in your life, in how you feel and think about this relationship. It's going to be meaningful for you. You're going to feel that this is something that is special, that is different than what other relationship you might have been in. If this is something new, so that's exactly how you're going to feel in it. If you already have a partner, you're feeling happy and joyful with him or her. You find that you can compromise one another, meet one another halfway, which is important. You bring one another positivity, wealth, and stability. So that's very positive when it comes to relationship. And as I mentioned, if you haven't met your loved one, then you are going to meet someone special. So mysticism is the 8th house. Yeah, we are moving into the 8th house. And you have, oh, this is standing on, that's interesting. So let's see, Wheel and Testament, and then you have the Kabbalah. Wow, okay. So you are going to receive something from, well, I'm not seeing this as a testament. Maybe you're going to find something that has to do with your family, ancestry. It's like someone maybe have written something, and you're going to receive that knowledge that will be huge for you. It will be mystical. It will open up something new within you. It will help you to move within, to find and have an understanding when it comes to how you feel about, you know, your own mysticism, your own spirituality. This talks about that you're going to work on your emotions, trying to find a balance. You're also going to try to meditate. It's like meditate or manifest. It's like making a change, making something, creating something big. It's like getting that knowledge and creating something that is your own, which will actually be good for you to, you know, to try. And you're going to move a step forward. You might find it difficult and hard. It's not going to be an easy task, but it's like you're exploring your spirituality and you want to learn more. This can be about magic, this can be whatsoever, but it's like going deeper into learning something. If you, let's say you want to learn about the tarot or about the runes or astrology or whatever, magic, I mean, the spiritual spectra is huge, depending on, you know, what you want to learn, healing, communicating with the other side and so on. It's going to, whatever it is about, whatever you're drawn towards is going to be huge. You're going to come up with something that will make a huge impact and change for you. And as I said, it's not going to be easy, but whoever is going to help you when it comes to guides and so on have a very strong power, have knowledge that, you know, that is huge, and he or she is going to it's like they have been waiting to share this knowledge with you, and now I guess they feel that you're ready to receive that knowledge. So that's interesting. So let's go to house number 9. And house number 9 talks about travel, journeys, expanding horizon, adventure, further knowledge. Okay, so let's see what your rune Hagelas. So it did fall between 2 here. So let's see. Compass, traveling bag. Okay. Oh wow. So you're receiving this upon compass and traveling bag, and maybe even the rising sun. So something will occur where you have to actually do some type of travel. Okay, this can have a very huge impact upon you. This can mean 2 things. One of them is a good one, the other one can be a warning. So let's walk with the warning first. As you receive Hagelas there, maybe you're planning to travel and that travel might not be. It's like something that needs to be postponed to a different time, different day. You have your goal set off for you, and it's like, this is huge, this is big, and you just want to do it. And it's something that needs to happen within short time. So don't postpone it too much. If the travel is going to happen, okay, you need to be careful so you don't get yourself into trouble. Try to shield and so on. If you're driving a car, be careful so you don't get into an accident. I mean, this can mean so many things. So be careful a little bit. This can be a warning, a bigger warning for you. The positive in it is that when this travel will happen, it will do you good. It's going to be it's going to guide you towards your goals. To, it's like something where you have to follow your heart and you want to go through with it, and that's exactly what you're going to do. And when this happens, it's like something that you have been waiting for. When this happens, it's going to happen in a very fast way. So let's go to house number 10, career, aspiration, power, fame, public image. Okay, so it's like you're looking. You have the 4 directions that did fall upon the mountain. And for me, this talks about obstacles. It's like you're trying to find a way how to overcome a situation. You feel like you maybe have too much eyes upon you. People are putting you in the center. You're going to, become public. You can become public. It's like people is going to be drawn towards you and so on. And I don't know if you want to be in that position. It's like, yeah, in one way, yes, but in another way, no. So it's like half and half. And I think that you're going to you can face difficulties in it, because you're going to have to make choices towards how to overcome a difficult situation that you are facing. And climbing that ladder is not easy. and now where you are, it's like you have climbed it up and you're standing up there looking down, and you're not sure if you want to stand, you know, up there or not. So you're trying to find your way out of this situation and what choices to be, you know, made, what is important for you. So I think that you need to give yourself some time to face yourself to where you have, you know, where you are, you know, where you have come up to, and see what your options are. Think about them, you know, don't think just, you know, only for today or a week ahead, but think a little bit in time ahead, which means a year, 5 years from now, you know, just to see where can each and every direction, you know, take you from 5 years from now. Where will you feel comfortable, in what way? Only then you can, I guess, make your choice, even if it's going to be challenging. All the choices, whatever choice you may take, is going to be challenging for you. So try to you know, give yourself time before truly making that choice. Okay, so now community is the 11th house. Friendship, group, objectives, associations, global issues. Okay, and let's see where your rune did fall upon. You have algae. Oh, okay, so it did fall upon so okay, so I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so it did fall upon human and family. Okay, so human and family, and you have algae, and you feel like you need to protect your family. It's like you're shielding, you're being overprotective towards family members, kids, if you have kids, and so on. It's like maybe you need to, if you haven't, maybe you have a gut about something that might, you know, that can happen, or maybe you have fears and so on. Maybe you should, you know, listen to your gut and, you know, protect whatever needs to be protected in a right way. Don't be over dramatic, you know. This can also talk about where I was talking about the traveling, you know, if you have to travel, think, if something stops you, if you have a bad gut about a travel, you know, don't rush in, let it, you know, postpone it, but not for a long time, and then travel, you know, next time, so, you know, nothing has to happen which you do not want or wish for. This can also, somehow I'm getting a loss, so this can mean that you might lose someone that already, you know, is done. It's like their time is here. I never talk about such things, but this is just a feeling. So you can, you know, prepare for maybe losing someone. It doesn't have to be to death. It can also be, you know, by cutting cords with someone that needs to move forward. It can be a friend. It can be someone that you already have learned from, and he or she have learned from you. So it's like you're done with one another. So it's time to make that change. And you know, learn how to protect and shield yourself, you know, how to ground yourself as well. It's always good to know. Okay, so let's see the 12th house. Philosophy, karma, fate, subconscious, secret self. Okay. And where do you have the eagle. That's interesting. So you have the eagle and you have Yara. So for me, this talks about that you're moving forward in the right direction. You are receiving signs, communication from your higher self very, very much. And it's something that is strong for you in a very huge way. And you are being happy that you receive that, because you can overcome. You feel like you can receive and give. So you're receiving maybe messages from your guide, or you know, whoever you're trying to communicate with, and you can give the message to someone. So if that's not the case, then listen to signs, listen to your dreams, because you're going to receive something that is going to happen over a longer period of time. So listen to, you know, the signs, dreams, try to understand what is, you know, how the other side is trying to get in touch with you to give you messages. This can be for yourself, this can be even for others, this can be for family members, friends, and so on. So listen, because this is something that is going to build up in a very strong way, but it's going to take, you know, time. So give it time, don't push yourself. It's going to be big for you. It's like it's strength, it's positive. So that's what the runes say, like that. When I did throw them, this is how they did fall. Now let's throw them once again, just to see what they will say without the wheel. Okay, so let's start with the East. And in the East you receive Yara, which for me talks about that you're going to try to give things time. Don't worry if you're questioning, am I on the right path in a relation or in whatever? Yes, you are, but you need to make some choices within. The choices that you're going to make is going to affect your family and especially your partner. In many ways, there are going to be changes that is going to be strong both for you and your partner. The changes is going to happen in a very fast way. It might be, you know, it might heal you, but it's also going to be painful. It's not an easy change to go through. You need to believe in your strength, in what you can achieve, you know, and you need to balance your feelings and you know, open up blockages, and it's going to be a situation that you do not have a control over. It's like something that you can't do. You need to, as I mentioned, learn how to shield and ground yourself so that you don't do it in the right way so you don't block yourself. There is a gift coming your way that is going to make it, be a very huge change for you and your partner. But at the same time, you're going to feel like I'm blocked in a situation. I'm blocked in a situation. If this talks about a divorce, getting out from a relationship to get into something new, it's going to have its time before that can happen if you are in a relationship and want out. You are going to prosper from all of this later on within time, but I think that you're going to struggle a little bit with the changes that is going to happen. And this can take, a couple of months, even a year before you can, finally see that there is a way out from this, because it's going to be a situation that is stagnated, and it have been like this for a long time for you, Taurus. If it's a relationship that you want to get into, then for me this talks about that, yes, you're going to get into a relationship where it's going to be for a long-term relationship, not a short relationship. So be ready, be open for it. And it's like this can be talking about making decisions with who should I get into a relationship with, who can meet my needs and my understandings and what I want, what I wish out of a relationship, and so on. So this can talk about choices as well. So try to think about, very carefully, because when you make a choice, that choice is going to be there for, a longer term. And it's going to be a good choice, but give yourself that time to make that choice if that's a new relation. So that's what you're receiving, Taurus. That's very interesting. Okay, perfect.